We have officially entered a war zone. Donald J. Trump has been permanently banned from Twitter. Our current president, who is our leader, is banned from Twitter. He is also banned indefinitely from Facebook. But today I wanted to talk about his ban from Twitter because this is absolutely disgusting. I will not stand for this, and I will be very strongly sharing my opinions today about all of this, so stay tuned. Please give the video a thumbs up, comment down below, and if you want to support me spreading the truth about Donald Trump because he no longer can, please consider donating down below, and because pretty much every video gets demonetized. I would really appreciate it. I have a link in the top of the description. Thank you. Now, Donald John Trump has been permanently banned from Twitter. They removed his account in violation of the glorification of violence policy. Twitter said in a statement, after close review of recent tweets from the real Donald Trump account and the context around them, specifically how they are being received and interpreted on and off Twitter, we have permanently suspended the account due to the risk of further incitement of violence. I have seen no insight. Am I going to get banned for interpreting his tweets? For Donald John Trump for saying it's going to be wild means storm the Capitol and incite violence. It's going to be wild. What are you talking? How does that incite violence? They're trying to frame that it's going to be wild and everybody show up. I don't know. Usually I say it's going to be wild when I tell my buddies to come over for a pool party. Because there's going to be a couple girls there. That's what it's going to be wild usually means for me. In the context of horrific events this week, we made it clear on Wednesday that additional violations of the Twitter rules would potentially result in this very course of action. Our public interest framework exists to... I'm gonna get to Trump's response in a second here. Bear with me. I just want to read what Twitter had to say first, and then we're gonna listen to what Trump had to say in response. Big news coming from Trump, by the way. Hold on a second. I know you want to get to that part, but I want to read what Twitter had to say. Our public interest framework exists to enable the public to hear from elected officials and world leaders directly. It is built on a principle that the people have a right to hold power to account in the open. What? Since when? What? However, we made it clear going back years that these accounts are not above our rules entirely, cannot use Twitter to incite violence, among other things. We will continue to be transparent around our policies and their enforcement. Twitter cited 2 of the president's most recent posts as justification for its action. Okay, so here we have it, Twitter. I'll hear, you know what? How about this? Twitter, it's a private company. Let's for 1 minute give Twitter the benefit of the doubt, right? Because, I'm a fan of Aristotle, and I like to hear both sides, both arguments, and we can arrive at a conclusion based off of what their argument is, right? Let's have a conversation. Twitter, speak up. Twitter cited 2 of the president's most recent tweets as justifications for its actions. The first post read, the 75 mil... Oh my gosh, they use this tweet. They think Trump isn't... Guys, this is like a foreshadow of what a Biden era would look like. Just people getting offended, not calling anybody he, she. You called me a he? Oh my gosh. I sexually identify as a piano. Okay, the first tweet that they cited as justification for this ban is this. Oh my gosh, if I read it, are they gonna ban me for inciting violence? The 75 million great American, this is what Trump said, the 75 million great American patriots who voted for me, America first, and make America great again will have a giant voice long into the future. They will not be disrespected or treated unfairly in any way, shape, or form. That's what they think incites violence? I'm sorry, but where is anything violent in here? And how could anybody interpret that as a way to incite violence? Because they're saying that his tweets are being interpreted as such. The only thing I could think of is a giant voice long into the future. Giant voice? They will not be disrespected or treated unfairly in any way, shape, or form. Subsequently, okay, where's the other tweet? Where's the other tweet that they banned him for? I don't know, I couldn't find the second tweet. But I guess, I mean, even the first one. Okay. Anyways, let's listen to Trump's response. I have this pulled up because one of you guys emailed this to me. Thank you. I'm not going to give you a shout out, but let's hear what he said. By the way, I went to check Trump's Twitter, because I check his Twitter like all the time to see if he posts. This is what it said. Account suspended. Twitter suspends accounts that violate the Twitter rules. 88 million followers on Twitter, just gone. He has 88 million followers? Wow, 88 million people who have Twitter accounts follow him. This is what he said. As I've been saying for a long time, Twitter has gone further and further in banning free speech. And tonight, Twitter employees have coordinated with the Democrats and the radical left in removing my account from their platform to silence me and you, the 75 million great pages who voted for me. Twitter may be a private company, but without the government's gift of Section 230, they would not exist for long. I predicted this would happen. We have been negotiating with various other sites, and we'll have a big announcement soon. While we also look at the future possibilities of building out our own platform in the near future. We will not be silenced. He said Twitter, so he posted this on the POTUS account. So he has two accounts basically. His personal private one, and then the President of the United States, like, Obama, was Obama the last president? Yeah. I don't know, I didn't listen to anything he had to say. Obama was the president before, so he had this account, now Trump has an account. And he said, Twitter is not about free speech. They are all about promoting a radical left platform. I will, yeah, also look into, Twitter is not about free speech. He's literally posting that on Twitter. It's like a big F you to the guys. They are all about promoting a radical left platform where some of the most vicious people in the world are allowed to speak freely. Stay tuned. So I guess they're potentially building out another platform. I haven't seen Trump, I mean, they have an account on Parler, but it's like Team Trump where they just send out updates and stuff. But I haven't seen him on Parler. I mean, he can't talk on Facebook, or Facebook owns Instagram, so Facebook and Instagram are gone. Twitter is gone. Facebook also owns WhatsApp, which I don't think WhatsApp really, you can really post on it. You have stories, I think, unless you can. But I think you can't post on WhatsApp. I don't know. For international, I think bigger. But yeah, no Facebook, no Twitter, no Instagram, no WhatsApp. Parler, it could actually, and then Apple now is even is threatening to delete Parler from the App Store, which I just heard today as well. It's crazy, guys. General Michael Flynn, Sidney Powell, and Lin Wood are also deleted as well with no warning. Crazy. I don't post on Twitter. I have a Twitter, but I don't really use it. This is crazy, guys. We are literally entering into, this has got to be the biggest divide ever. And I don't understand why they would, I mean, how would you get, I don't know. I don't see how that's violence at all, but again, I'm not a softy Democrat person who gets offended at everything. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. I mean, I'll keep you guys up to date with if they make a new platform or whatever. I'll be the first one to join it. And I'll definitely have you guys follow me over there so we can speak freely. Because obviously on YouTube, I can't speak freely. It's okay, I censor my words. I talk in code a lot. You guys know that. Talked about Italy today. That was a difficult challenge. Talked about Lin Wood today. That was a difficult challenge. I gotta like wiggle around these different topics and stuff, but I'm doing my best over here. If you would consider donating, supporting, link in the description. I have a PayPal. All the funds just go to spreading the truth about Trump, getting this stuff. I mean, this is the most important thing we can do right now, is just keep standing together. I feel like for me, the worst thing I could do is just lay in bed and not make videos. Like, there's so much stuff going on. At least make content, at least like talk about this stuff. I know a lot of people aren't talking about this stuff because they're afraid of like getting deleted and banned or whatever. They are getting canceled even. I told this story the other day, but like I was talking to a girl on Instagram, and we were talking, and we were like hitting it off. We were like gonna hang out and stuff. You know, I wiggle my way around. I have a following on Instagram. You know, I got a couple shirtless pics on there. Anyways, and she's like, "You're not a Trump supporter, are you?" I knew right, and I go, "Well, wait, why? What do you?" Because I don't post my YouTube stuff on there. I'm like, "Wait, why? How do you know?" And she's like, "Oh my gosh, are you serious? Are you actually a Trump supporter?" I'm like, "Why would that matter?" And she literally, I don't remember if I unfollowed her or I think I just deleted her because I was like, I do not feel like dealing with one of them. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. Thumbs it up. Let's try to get this boosted. Thanks for watching. Take care and talk to you soon.